What's up, everybody, and welcome to Chuckle with the Guys. How's it going? I'm Justin, and I'm joined, as always, with the guys. It's Ross and Nikos. Guys, how's it going? Are you having a good day so far? Good week?
Yeah.
Yeah, today's been all right. This is week 2 into the diet. It's going pretty well. I'm down 2 lbs. I'm
Oh,
feeling
wow.
good. I'm fiber maxing. Let me tell you,
Okay.
I'm in and out the bathroom, buddy. Sometimes I hang out out of habit.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I'm in and out. It's crazy. So yeah, for those of you who don't, throw some chia seeds in your diet. Really change things up for the better. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You said you're 1 week in and down 2 pounds?
2 weeks. Well, so
Two
last week was
weeks.
a little iffy. So here's the thing. About a month ago, I had got down about 198. And then the meatball, the lady of the house, her sisters visited. And they're younger, so I was eating with the young kids. So I probably gained about 6 pounds while they were here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what my true starting weight was. I think it's about 208, but that could have been just me being bloated from all the salt and
Sure.
soda and everything else. So I like to say my actual weight was probably around 204. So I think maybe over the last 2 weeks I'm down 4 pounds, maybe.
Wow.
Well, I was gonna say if you want to hit 20 pounds lost in 2 weeks, you do that potato diet.
Yeah, then you made it a day, right? Or
I
did you
did
make it
it
a
for
meal?
I did the potato diet for lunch one day.
I'm about to say,
Then I was out.
I was about to say, the potato thing lasted like literally 24 hours.
Not even. I
Not
think
even.
12.
Well,
12.
how many pounds down were you though?
I didn't check, but I assume maybe about 15 or so.
So why did you drop out of the potato? You seem so confident going into the potato thing. So why did you drop out of the potato thing so quickly? Like, what was it
Because
about it?
potatoes are pretty boring,
Yeah,
and
Mm.
food is good,
it
and
is.
and potatoes are good, but I don't want to eat potatoes, you know, 3 meals a day for 14 days.
Yeah, you have to be
Yeah.
committed to the potato to do that.
I've
Yeah,
literally eaten the same thing every day this week.
What'd you
you
have?
have.
Lunch
It
and
was,
dinner, yeah.
but why didn't you make it a potato?
Well, I have potatoes at dinner, but I have them with broccoli and salmon.
But you have I think the mental fortitude to do the potato diet. You just
Yeah.
don't do it. You have what I wish I had. I have
I
I have the potatoes. I have the potatoes, but I don't have the mental fortitude.
Yeah,
You
how
have
many
the
I
fortitude, but not the potatoes apparently.
how many potatoes did you buy in preparation for this?
For me or
Yeah,
Nikos?
how many
no,
potatoes do you
you.
have right now, Ross? How many potatoes do
Me,
you have?
I bought one bag of them, and I think I went through three of them. And
Okay.
I would imagine there's maybe like 12 in a bag.
Mm.
So I think I have roughly 9 potatoes left,
Okay.
which could potentially be 3 days worth of food
For the
if
last
I
2
if I were
weeks
going to do that.
the last 2 weeks we bought well, as a side, I bought a 5-pound bag of potatoes that I on Sunday I've been baking them up or slicing them and roasting them. And
Okay.
so every meal I dump some out in a pan with some broccoli, get that get the broccoli a little charred, roast up the potatoes a little more, and I have that with a protein. It's been fine. The weights
Yeah.
work. I feel like I have enough energy. I don't really feel hungry.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going well, I think. Now let me tell you, I did lose during COVID. I lost about 50 pounds once, but it was a miserable diet. I would wake. I would get over a gallon of water a day, but I would have. I wouldn't eat until lunchtime, and it was oatmeal. It was just
Okay.
oatmeal, and then sometime between lunch and dinner, I would have some fruit, maybe a little. I'd have like some deli turkey or something,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a couple slices of cheese, and then I would have dinner. But it was like a keto dinner,
Okay.
and it was truly. I mean, I got used to it, but
Yeah.
yeah, I lost like 40 or 50 pounds in like 3 or 4 months. But every few weeks, I would just fucking go crazy. Like if Maria, because like it was during COVID, so I was at home, but she was still in the military, so she would go to work some days. That means I was at home alone. That meant I was gonna go to town. I would go to this place next to it that sold like wings. I would like get like a 20-piece wing, a stromboli, uh, mozzarella sticks, and I would eat all of it. And then
Yeah.
I would feel miserable it wasn't even that I was sick. It was more so I can't believe I did this. I'm never gonna do it again. But you
It
know
was
what?
shame.
There was shame. I felt terrible about it. And I wouldn't do it for like 2 or 3 weeks. But then again, I was back at it.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
speaking of shame,
yeah.
I think you did the opposite of what I did during COVID. I
So,
was like, oh, I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. That means I can drink wine until 2 a.m. And I think I got way fatter and way unhealthier during COVID.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I got up to 220. Listen, I'm 5'6". Me at 220 is insane. I got up to 220 during COVID.
Yeah.
And so, but there was like a personal trainer. There was like a gym in front of my house. So like in the morning, I would go to the personal trainer at 5. Uh, and then go home, shower, take a nap. I didn't have to be at work till 9. I just had to make it till 11, get my
Yeah.
oatmeal, and then, yeah, so it was pretty. That was my like 3 days a week, and then every day I would go hit the gym for at
Yeah.
least an hour. I was really grinding it out. But as soon as I came down here, I didn't have a house yet, or I was waiting to move in because we bought the house. We just hadn't moved yet, and so I was staying with a friend, and every night I was just going to get fucking uh bow bowberry biscuits,
Hell
and
yeah.
Yeah.
I was hitting up Bojangles every fucking day. What are those the biscuits with the fried chicken on them? I can't remember what they're called.
Cajun biscuits.
Oh yeah, Cajun filet biscuits.
Yeah.
That's a good
I, I
one.
was
That's
I was
a
getting
damn good
those.
biscuit.
I would add bacon and cheese to it and an
Damn.
egg.
That's good. I wouldn't add bacon, cheese, or egg, but I would put a lot of hot sauce on that. That was one of my
I did
go-tos
too.
when I moved down here.
I liked
I,
loading that thing up with hot sauce, baby.
For
Yeah.
sure, yeah. I think I will say, as a northerner, when I moved down, I was in pretty solid shape when I was up north. Moving down south might have been the worst thing for my health. And
Yeah.
it's not an insult. It sounds like an insult. It's not an insult. It's more a testament to how good the food is down here.
Yeah. We discovered salt
It's
down here.
unhealthy.
Yeah.
But did you really?
Yeah. No, I mean I'm just saying you guys don't season like we do.
Now my mom would boil chicken. She would bake
Boiled
steak.
chicken? I hate boiled chicken.
I kind of just said that. I don't know if that's actually true. I might have
No,
just said
well,
it.
like when it comes to like chicken pastry, do you know what chicken pastry is, right?
Yeah,
like,
unfortunately.
I
That's
Is that like
awful.
chicken pie?
No,
No, it's way worse.
It's way worse than that. I really don't like chicken pastry because it is the most blandest.
Is this an
thing in the
ethnic
world.
dish?
It was made by a white person for sure.
Okay.
This is something from the mind of someone who puts mustard on a saltine and gives it to
for
a
sure.
child.
For sure. This is straight from that same
What-
realm.
Can you explain
But
chicken pastry to me, please? I don't know.
I'm glad you asked that question because the first time I ever heard the words chicken pastry, I was expecting a pie. It's so
Yeah.
not that. It's
Yeah.
so not that.
it's not.
It's so much worse than you could ever imagine.
Imagine like water with with unseasoned chicken floating in it, along
Okay.
with like pastry noodles. Like
Yeah, like big flat.
big
Is this supposed to be
flat
like chicken
noodles.
and dumplings almost?
yeah, I suppose. I suppose it is. Yeah, that's the best way I could describe the chicken pastry. Like unseasoned chicken floating in water with like noodles.
It's not good, man.
Did she not know you could salt it, or I'm confused?
Well, I mean, like I would add salt and pepper to mine, but like it's still just like, what the hell am I eating? Why am I eating?
Right. Right.
Wait,
What is
Ross,
the
why
point
did
of
you have to
eating?
eat it? I understand why Justin had to eat it. How did it reach your life?
I had to eat it because I married into this insane family. And I don't regret it at all, but I do regret the pastry chicken.
Wait, who would
chicken
be like
pastry.
this? Who's gonna say, "Oh, this is my go-to dish that I'm going to serve to a
hang on.
guest"?
So for fun,
Okay.
for fun, I put this into to AI for fun to see if it knew what chicken pastry was.
Okay.
Here's kind of what it said. It said steam curled from the bowl, carrying the rich aroma of slow cooked chicken and buttery broth. Thick
Okay.
ribbons
No.
of homemade pastry floated among generous pieces of tender chicken, each bite soft, silky, and comforting.
All
The
right,
pastry had absorbed the savory broth, giving it a melt-in-your-mouth texture that felt like warmth on a cold day.
okay. Can I just say there's 3 buzzwords that are completely incorrect. buttery, silky, and savory.
Yeah.
It's none of those things.
It's none of those. I would
No.
agree.
So I looked it up. I think this is a two Americas thing, Justin. So it is similar to chicken and dumplings. It's just chicken and dumplings is more of a dough, like a round ball dough.
Yeah,
It's a
whereas-
taste. It's a tastier dish.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
taste-
okay.
It is tasty.
One is superior and one is inferior.
Yeah. Chicken
Ah.
and pastry is the inferior one.
Okay.
Yes.
Seems
So
like
the
it could
flat
be good.
noodles, they're not a pie crust. It's a flat noodle
Yeah.
that soaks in the broth. But I mean, it says broth, but I just remember it tasting like water.
Yeah. Well, I do want to just throw my hat into this shameful ring because I feel like people do, or maybe this isn't correct, but I don't think I'm like this northern superior class of person. I feel like I'm on the same
obvious.
level.
A coastal elite.
Yeah,
I'm not a
yeah.
coastal elite. I'm not a coastal elite. But I will say to try to to try to match the chicken pastry. My mom would bake steaks, and they would come
Okay.
out. They would come out gray and kind of wet with zero flavor and hard as you like leather. It was disgusting. So I mean, I am not without my whole like my childhood is not without some pretty awful
Well,
culinary horrors.
well, Ross, I didn't have a medium rare steak until I was probably 21. When I grew up, you put the baked potato and the steak in the oven at the same time, and they'd be done at the same time. So you're
Yeah.
cooking a steak 45 minutes along with that baked potato. Now we did season them, and I
We
had
didn't
some
we didn't do
A1.
that.
Did y'all have A1 at least steak sauce?
I got A1 I think when I was like 18. I think I was allowed it at 18. It's almost kind of like alcohol at 21. I think I was
Yeah.
allowed A1 at 18.
Did you get some was it the Heinz 57 or whatever? Anything?
It might have been. It might have been.
Or y'all
Oh,
just
wait,
doing ketchup?
What
Or
is
ketchup
the
family?
Oh, prior to A1?
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to say it was ketchup, but I think it might have been.
Oh,
Our president uses ketchup on his steak, so don't feel bad. You're in good company.
yeah.
Oh well, if I'm in the same company as Trump, then I'm very happy.
Yeah. I like growing like when I was in my 20s, I was like, or like when I was like 18 or 19, I was like, I always thought I didn't like steak because I was like, it's hard. Why would I fucking want to chew on this shit all the time?
Yes,
then-
that's the same. That's the same way I felt.
Yeah, I was like, I can't believe people pay this much for this shit. Well,
Right.
who cares? Yeah.
Yeah, but then you get one that's cooked correctly, and you're like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been abused my whole life. That's the feeling you get. I've been abused.
Justin, your family, how'd they handle cooking steaks? Was it you guys are all right?
Yeah, actually that was always actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dad didn't know how to eat steak. Like everything, Dad wanted it as bland as possible. I
Nice.
think he was afraid of
He was a real health freak, huh?
Yeah, very healthy that guy.
He would have been a phenomenal northerner.
Yeah. Like he didn't want a rare, he didn't want a medium rare steak. I mean, it had to be done. It had to be fucking shoe leather.
Yeah.
And but he would douse it in A1. And I wonder why, cuz I mean, like, it's like, well, you're eating the most unseasoned, toughest steak known to man. Of course he's going to douse it with A1, but if he ate a steak like a normal person, he probably wouldn't need the A1. To him, steak tasted like A1 sauce.
Yeah, and that's how it was for me with
Yeah.
the majority of my young life. And God bless A1 because it is a good
Yeah.
tasting sauce.
It is a very good
Delicious.
sauce. It's one
Yeah.
of the best sauces on the planet.
But a perfectly cooked, perfectly seasoned
Don't
steak
need
is
Yeah.
10 times better than
Like,
an
I
A1.
can't. I used to eat a lot of A1 too. Like, I used to douse the steak in A1 because I like the taste of A1. But now, like, I can't remember the last time I needed to ask someone, like, do you have any steak sauce? Because
Yeah,
Actually,
this isn't
it's
going
fun-
down
it's-
without it.
It's funny you said the word needed because that is A1 is a necessity. It's not really a luxury. It's something that should be in a little glass case that you have to like use a tiny little hammer to break out in case of emergency.
I almost feel like it is. I almost feel like it's become something in like for me because I don't ever have it unless I don't like the steak. For
Yeah.
me, asking for steak sauce is almost a declaration of this thing sucks.
To,
It
to
needs help.
me, to me, a well done steak is like the sins of man, and A1 is like Jesus Christ coming to save us.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I went
I like
to
that.
we actually took about a year break from Texas Roadhouse because I had such a bad steak and I had my plate covered in steak sauce. And they
What
didn't have
happened,
A1
dude?
at the table. I don't know. They didn't season it. It tastes like they had boiled the steak.
Ew.
I didn't taste any salt on it, so I just doused it in. Now, mind you, they didn't have A1 at the table, so I had to use whatever their house thing is. But it wasn't as salty as A1. I doused it in pepper, their steak sauce, and salt, and just made it bearable. But I ended up not finishing it, and I brought it home and recooked it myself. And actually, it was okay once I came home and healed it up. But
Yeah.
it was the last time we went. It was good. It was just that was honestly probably the only bad steak experience I've had at Texas Roadhouse
I
in
want
my
a
life.
steak.
I think if I
Yeah.
remember correctly, and I don't know if we said this on the show or not, but Nikos, didn't you tell me that the best steak you ever had, you gave half of it to a homeless man?
Oh no, that's the best burger I ever
Oh,
had.
that's okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But that was the best burger at that time. Let me tell you something. Best that burger. I don't know if I remember I told y'all, but I went to Portland a couple years ago, and I went to that same place. Burgers weren't as good as they were, as I remember them. But the best burger I've ever had now is in Washington D.C. at a French. Listen, I don't give French any credit. All right, let me be
Yeah.
very clear.
Definitely not.
Do not like them. No, but seriously, I went to a French restaurant called Les Diplomates,
Okay.
or Les Diplomat for the layman person. And they
Lay
have
diplomat.
yeah,
Like that.
they have the best.
You got any A1 at the lay diplomat?
We're going down to the La Diplomat to get some steak.
They truly, I read the reviews and everything said, oh no, this is the best cheeseburger. And then I saw some people like, oh, people just say that. And then I went and it was truly a life-changing experience. When I bit down, I remember closing my eyes and being taken through a wormhole.
Wow.
And I felt like I was in another galaxy just floating with every bite. It was truly the best cheeseburger I've ever had in my life. Like it's not even close. I still think about it sometimes.
Yeah.
It says so much about you as a human
Yeah.
being, though, that you could be taken on that journey and then gifted the rest of that journey to someone you didn't even know.
But that wasn't the same cheeseburger, remember?
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah, so the cheeseburger I'm talking about, this was in Portland, Oregon. Or sorry, the original cheeseburger, the one where I gave to the homeless person, that was in Portland, Oregon, back in.
Your
Oh,
favorite.
sorry.
Your favorite cheeseburger's from DC, right?
Now it is.
Now
But
it is.
up until last year, the best cheeseburger I ever had was in 2013 at a place called Killer Burger in Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
But
So that's the one you gave to a homeless guy.
That's correct.
And was it as life-changing as the previous one?
I remember being. I never forgot about it. Right up until I went.
It's
to
like your second love, right?
Yeah. Well, okay.
The first love is life-changing. The second love you can just give to a homeless guy.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm telling you, when I had it that day, it was truly special. But it was too much for me to finish.
Oh,
It was a big burger too. I mean, even the one in DC is
boy.
big, but I couldn't finish that one that day. Maybe I had ate a bunch of bullshit earlier, but for whatever reason, I couldn't finish that burger. And I was like, just take it. Even though I don't even really like reheated burgers, so it's probably best I gave it to him anyways because it probably would have ruined it for me. But now this DC one has replaced it. Like it's not even close. It's like leagues apart. It's truly one of the best dining experiences I've had in my life. And here's the best part about it, though: when they bring that burger out to you, they have an American flag right on top.
Nice.
So
that meant something to you.
That meant something, didn't
it
it?
brought a little tear to my eye before I even bit into
I
it.
bet it did.
That tear adds a little salt to it, makes it a little tastier.
Yeah,
that's right. Actually, that other galaxy that I teleported to, Lee Greenwood was there.
I was just about to ask you if Lee Greenwood was playing when the burger came out too.
That's all I heard, man. It's just pure American beef. It was truly. If y'all make it back to DC, or if you go again, didn't you go, Justin?
I haven't been to
Oh
DC
no,
since
no,
the
no.
fifth grade.
Okay, okay. Well, if you go as an adult, uh, go to go to Lake Diplomat. Go to see the F1 race up there, and go to Lake Diplomat.
Yeah, that I'm not looking forward to that at all.
What's it?
I don't know. I'm bitter. I'm bitter about it, man. I got Trump derangement syndrome, and I don't want to watch the IndyCar race.
Yeah,
I'm bitter about it. I don't want to watch it.
yeah.
Um, Gosh, my favorite burger is the McDonald's double cheeseburger in China Grove.
I actually thought when we started talking about burgers that's what Nikos was gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say honestly, the best double cheeseburger I ever had. It's still under Lake Diplomat, but the best McDonald's double cheeseburger is number 2.
Yeah, yeah, that's up there for me.
Yeah,
That's up there for me.
I'm
Well,
actually going to
It's a
Charlotte.
fitting number.
Yeah, I'm going to Charlotte in a couple months and for a concert with my cousin. And I debated on whether I want to. At first, I was like, "Oh, I'll just take the train because it's easier. I don't really need a
that
car."
train don't stop at that McDonald's.
That's the fucking problem, right? That's the problem.
That train just gonna go on by.
Yeah, I'm sort of torn.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
feel you. That train's gonna go on by.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll pivot this conversation about our health to Justin
Yeah.
trying to be healthy.
Trying.
Suffered a horrific injury.
I suffered a little minor setback. I've been trying.
This is why you don't try to get healthy. This is why you don't exercise. If you do, you end up like Justin.
A guy at work told me that I went into the meeting that we have every Wednesday with all the other managers, and I went in and I hobbled in. Excuse me, I hobbled in and like sat down, and he's like, "This is exactly why I don't work out, and thank you for reminding me." I was like, "You're welcome."
Great advice.
Yeah, like no, I you know me, I've been trying to kickbox to stay in shape. And I feel like it's been working. I actually had, my endurance is up, and I found that the workouts that were challenging before were not so challenging as they used to be. I noticed some strength improvement, and even started, seeing some new lines up here, like in the mirror from the muscle tone. So I was like, all right, cool. Like this is really working out. Well, I was feeling motivated. I woke up last Saturday, and just was like, man, I feel good. I'm gonna go downstairs, drink some water, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout in. It was early. It was like 8 in the morning. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout in for the day. I'm feeling that good, and got in the car, drove over there, went in, and started, and then made it all the way to the weight station, and was doing some reverse lunges. And when I went down on the reverse lunge, I heard a snap, and and felt something in my leg just pull, and the whole leg went numb. It just went numb. And I'm down on one knee, and I'm there by myself. There was no one else in the gym at the time, and I'm there by myself, and I'm holding two 25-pound dumbbells as well in each hand. And I'm like, crap, like what am I gonna do? So I take a moment just to make sure that my leg hasn't just fallen off, right? And I just stand up on the one leg and just kind of like try to put pressure on it, and the leg feels just really weak. Like I said, it's kind of went numb, and it's like trembling and whatnot. And so I just hobble over, I set the weights down, and grab my things, and I left there in shame, dude, in absolute shame. It felt like a Charlie horse, like just kind of wouldn't let go. And in fact, I had done something similar before. I have torn both calf muscles before. Doing stupid things. The first time, we went to a trampoline park in Wilmington, and I was there with some friends, and this little girl was there, and she wanted to race me across the ball pit. So there was like two ramps, and the idea was that you run up the ramp, and then you jump, and then you hit a rope, and you swing across the ball pit to the other side like Indiana Jones.
No. The idea is you destroy this little girl's self-esteem by
That's what I was gonna
destroying
do.
her.
I was like,
By destroying her.
I was gonna beat this little girl. Well, anyway, she was like talking shit and like wanted to race me and whatnot. So I was like,
A little kid talking shit to you.
she's talking shit.
How old were you? How old were you?
I was 20. I was 28.
Okay, too old to be sprinting, but yeah, go
Too
ahead.
old.
How old
So
was she though?
she was
Probably too
like,
young to be talking shit.
she was like 12.
Yeah, too young to be talking shit.
Too young to be talking
well, right on the cusp, right?
She
was probably practicing.
She was like more grown up because her mom was like super weird. So she was probably like more mature than the average 12-year-old. She like knew more about life than the average 12-year-old probably should.
Is that what happens to 12-year-olds when their moms are weird?
There was just the dark side of life, you know what I mean?
Okay,
I don't know. I don't want to get into this woman's business, but this woman was,
okay.
This woman was fucked up.
Okay.
So, anyway,
this was a damaged 12-year-old that you decided I have to absolutely destroy you in this test of strength.
Yeah, and imagine an emotionally damaged 12-year-old and she's like, I'm gonna beat this this guy over here, and I'm like, no, you're not. I'm gonna whoop your ass. So anyway, I take off running and we hit the ramp, and when I hit the ramp, I like hyperextended my like leg and I heard a snap. So of course, when I get to the jump, I can't. So I go face first, miss the rope into the ball pit. And because that I've torn my calf muscle, I really can't crawl out of the ball pit. So now the staff members are like, get out of the ball pit, and I can't, and there's these kids just swinging over top of me. Like, I'm trying
you're drowning in plastic balls.
So I was like screaming back like, I can't get out, like I think I've injured something. So I had to be drugged. They had to stomp everything and drag me out of the ball pit.
Dude, what do you think this did to that dark 12-year-old girl? You think it made her a better person, or do you think you like solidified her villain status?
I think I solidified her villain status.
Oh, you're the first victim.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're her origin story.
Yeah.
Okay. How embarrassed were you? I feel this is me. I haven't gone through that, but I feel like I would have found the strength in front of those children. I would have got out of that ball pit. That's what I'm thinking. I've obviously never felt that injury. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of did. Like I crawled. Like I made it enough to where I could get to the side, and then I just needed someone to reach their hand down, and they just pulled me out. But no, I walked out of there. Like I stood up and walked around. It was kind of like the other day, like when I did mine. Like I could walk around on it at first because the adrenaline's running and it feels numb. So I kind of like walked out of there, but I had to drive all the way home from Wilmington to Raleigh with this constant Charlie horse kind of pain. So that was a long drive, and then I lived on the third floor of an apartment complex. So I had to get up to the third floor. The second time I tore my calf muscle, so that was the right leg. The time I tore my calf muscle on my left leg, I was competing in the Redneck Olympics, and we were doing really well. Our team had been winning.
What's the name of your team? Did you have a team name?
No, didn't have a team name.
Okay. Or you don't want to share it. I got you.
Well, yeah, it's a little.
If you had to come up with one right now, what would it be?
Let's see.
Not to put you on the spot, but what is a good name for a redneck team?
I remember that day that we were drinking. First of all, it was in July. It was July 4th weekend. It was hotter than hell, and we were hydrating with the Bojangles ice beer. The tea beer. Do you remember when Bojangles came out with their own beer?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We were drinking those, so I would have think our team name could have been like, I don't know, the Bobos.
The Bobos. I was thinking, you're probably drinking a little bit of Bud Light. You're probably shooting back some dogs. I was thinking the Bud Dogs.
The Bud Dogs. Ooh, I like that. The Bud Dogs.
So yeah, let's say Dixie Dogs.
Yeah, the Dixie Dogs, because it is the Redneck Olympics. Yeah, so let's say so let's
Dixie Glizzies.
Yeah, let's say our team names are the Dixie Dogs. We were doing really well in the games. We were winning a lot of the games, and we were doing really well. And we were down to the last event. And we had to win. They basically did some shenanigans. It was kind of bullshit, but they did some shenanigans to where it was like winner takes all, the top two teams, and we were a part of it. I was like, no, man, we have enough points to win this thing flat out. But they were like, no, it's gonna be sudden death. And I'm like, well, whatever. So it was a relay race, and the last part of the relay, was diving down this water slip and slide thing, and then running across the start finish line was the last part. I was going last in the team because I was not as athletic as the other ones and on the team, and so the idea was they get us out to a huge lead, and then I just bring it home. So plan was working great. We had a huge lead. I just had to bring it home. So I get the part, I take off running, and as I'm going to jump yet again for the slip and slide, as I went through the air, I heard my calf muscle tear.
Ugh.
And I felt, and so now I'm going down the slip and slide like, oh, so I'm like, go down the slip and slide. We're still competing, but I can't get up and I can't run. So I army low crawled across the ground and won the game for us. Low crawling. It was pretty epic, but
Hell yeah.
yeah, it was pretty fucking epic. But I
Yeah.
did tear that one, and then I spent the rest of the night just laid up with my foot propped up on a lawn chair, drinking beer.
Well, the worst part of this story, though, honestly, is that you injured yourself to win a competition in overtime that you pretty much already won before you went into overtime.
That's what sucked, was that, like, if they wouldn't
you
have made
injured yourself so that the other team could get a participation trophy.
Yeah, that's what
basically.
sucked. Like, the games were over. Like, we won the games. I can't help that our team was so good at the games. By the way, the game that I won flat, I mean, I smoked them, was beer pong. I did not
Nice.
know that I was that. I'd never played before, but I was like a natural at it. We got to play the beer pong. I destroyed them. Anyway, we won all these games, and we had this like huge lead, and they're like, no, for the last event now it has to be the top two teams. I'm like, bullshit. If it wouldn't have been for that, I wouldn't have competed in the last game, and I wouldn't have had the injury. My night would have ended perfectly.
Yeah. You should have sued, honestly.
I know. Last turn, last run, last dive down the slip and slide for this relay race sucked. But anyway, those were the times that I tore the things. But I'm feeling much better today. It's not really bothering me as much. And yesterday I went around without my brace on. I didn't really need it. So I probably won't get back in the kickboxing studio next week, but I'm definitely getting back to where I think I can do it again and try to get back in it. But man, it's I don't know. It just sucks because I was starting to feel like I was getting like really good at this thing, and like, when it comes to the chow numbers in the competition, like I was starting to place a little higher up the board than I normally do. And I was like, man, things are going really well. And now I feel like, man, it's going to be a damn setback.
Yeah. It's the universe saying you're getting too powerful. We need to reel it back a little bit.
I have so much power. I probably have too much.
What about you, Nikos? You ever get injured?
I've had a couple injuries. I don't know that I had a super embarrassing one. I had one where we were playing flag football and I was in the military. And I was the receiver. And we were just practicing for a game. And I remember I was running a route. I looked back for the ball. And, obviously I'm following the ball into my hands. But the way we were running, we were going we were going sideline to sideline because someone else had the other side of the field. And so I was running towards the bleachers.
Oh, no.
But I didn't realize how close I was as I looked back. And so I remember just like my neck snapping on the bleachers and bouncing my head off the bleacher.
Oof.
Jesus.
And just sort of like laying there. And I was enlisted. So there was an officer out there. And he came out there, and I remember he was talking to me. I kept saying I was fine, and I remember sort of like dozing in and out of consciousness, like starting to fall asleep. And he would not. Good thing he didn't let me fall asleep because I probably had a pretty bad concussion, but I didn't get checked for that. But yes, I had to go to the hospital, and I had to wear a neck brace and a sling to work. I didn't have to work that day, but I just remember everyone in the office laughing at me because I had a neck brace on.
Yeah.
And I was in terrible pain.
Oh.
They put me on like essentially like a pill version of morphine. But I mean, I was good after like 3 or 4 days. So,
that sounds
that hurt
awful.
really bad.
That sounds
Yeah, it's
awful.
pretty bad injury.
Yeah, that
But I
sounds
mean, I
really
didn't.
bad.
Yeah, I didn't tear anything. You know, I got a CAT scan. I was all right. Brain still intact.
You didn't
But
have to
yeah, other
spend
than
any time in darkness or anything like that.
no, no, nothing like that. Another time I'm pretty sure I sprained my MCL, but you know, it wasn't. I'm pretty. I don't really get hurt too much. I'm like oh, you're Mr. Glass, and I'm I guess Bruce Willis in this case.
Yeah, yeah, no,
So yeah,
I get injured quite a bit. Like that's the thing is that I like doing like athletic stuff and I like playing games and competing and that kind of thing. And when I compete, like I actually do like. That's the problem is that I do push myself pretty hard because I don't want to look like an idiot, but I end up getting hurt all the time because
Mhm.
and I feel like that's always been my problem is that like I'm like all right I'm gonna go hard and
Yeah.
I end up going like too hard because like in my mind like I still feel like I'm 20 years old but I'm 38
I
and
mean, I
Okay,
played.
well,
I played sports growing up my whole life. I never got hurt. Now, when I played football, I would not hit. Like I would hit it like if I absolutely had to. But when we would have hitting drills, I would hide amongst everyone else because I didn't want to hit. I didn't want to get hit.
yeah
So that helped me there.
yeah no kidding yeah
Yeah.
but yeah I've been injured I dislocated my knee that was probably the worst injury I've ever had that I still have phantom pain from that every now and again like if I think about it too hard I'll just remember how that felt and um that did not feel good. I was on the trampoline doing mess. Trampolines actually are
Most
probably
dangerous thing. Yeah.
yeah, like I definitely would never get if I ever had a kid and Ross pay attention to this. I would never
I
get
was thinking that.
I would never get a trampoline at all because they're death injury traps. I mean, they're visits to
See,
the hospital for sure.
I've I've actually been thinking about like should I get a trampoline in a
No,
couple years for my kid because I grew up with one as well and I never got injured on it.
I got
I
hurt.
You know,
loved it. I thought it was so fun.
No,
I
man.
actually do have a lingering injury. Actually, I do have some embarrassing injuries. This one I'm about to tell you isn't really embarrassing. It's just lingering and it's never gone away. You know, when I played soccer in high school, I went up for a header and I bounced my head off the side of the goalpost
Hmm.
for my jaw, and it knocked my jaw out of place, like to where my jaw would lock in high school. And I can still
Oof.
pop my jaw in and out of. Here's a little ASMR for you. This is my jaw. Wait, hold on.
Ooh.
I
That's
can
my jaw.
vaguely hear that.
I think
Uh,
I vaguely heard that. I heard the pump.
Listen, at work, I'll put my mouth right next to your
I don't
ear and
think I
do
want to.
it.
I think I can do that too. I don't know if my mic's good enough, but can you guys
Yeah.
hear what I'm about to do?
Uh, nope. Oh wait, I think I got it. I heard a little pop.
So this is not really an injury. I feel
Yeah.
like I got a curse one day.
Oh really?
You got
Yes.
Okay,
cursed?
that's more interesting. Yeah,
I think
tell
I
us
got
more.
I
Okay.
think I got cursed. I was like about gosh, it must have been 10 years ago, maybe even longer. I went to the farmers market, and the farmers market around here in NC and Raleigh um, is pretty busy, especially on a weekend.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
I think it may only be on a weekend, but that's the only time I've gone. So it was super busy. And I remember I bought bread from this girl, this young girl, and she was pretty awkward. And
Mm.
as she was giving me the bread, she kind of mumbled something that I thought was her saying, "You got lockjaw,"
Oh shit.
Oh
and
wow.
I thought, I don't know, that can't be what she said. What a weird thing to say out
Yeah.
of nowhere. I kind of just took my bread and walked away, but it stayed in my head. She said something about like you have lockjaw, and I was like, well, I don't. And then the next time, like I feel like it might have been the next day. I yawned and my jaw like cracked,
Ooh.
and ever since that day, my jaw's been cracking every time I overextend it, and to the point where when I go to the dentist, when they ask me to open my mouth, I open my mouth and it cracks, and they're like, Jesus.
Jesus.
And I kind of put it back to that one day I bought bread from some girl at the farmers market. I was like, I think I got cursed.
Have you been back and have you seen her?
I haven't seen her. I have been back a few times, but I haven't seen her. But I think she cursed me, and I don't know why, because I didn't do anything wrong.
Has anyone
Yeah.
checked the cameras to see if she's actually there? What if she?
No, I don't know if they have
Yeah,
Oh,
like no,
cameras.
she's
what if
never.
she doesn't exist?
We've never had anyone selling bread here, sir. She hasn't been here for 50 years.
What do you mean bread? We don't have bread here.
I don't know, but I like I feel like I'm the kind of person who I can handle and accept being cursed. I just need to know why I was.
Yeah.
And I have no idea why this girl would have cursed me. I didn't do anything wrong.
I don't know.
But she said these magic words to me, and almost immediately after, and pretty much every day since, my jaw's been popping and cracking, and seems to be kind of like it's not quite right.
Weird.
It is weird, yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you my embarrassing injury. I forgot this one came back. So I actually do have a scar. You guys probably can't see it because I have a unibrow above my nose. But I want to say I was a sophomore in high school. So it wasn't super embarrassing because everyone from my town, we all know each other. We all grew up together. So, I mean, it's embarrassing that it happened in front of them, but it's not, whatever. So I was in high school. I typically didn't do any schoolwork, but sometimes I would. And I was trying to get to my first period class really early so I could copy someone's homework, I think. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I was trying to do. So everyone would linger in front of the stairs. Like first thing in the morning, everyone was just in the hallways, just standing around, chopping it up. And usually I'd be out there doing the same, but I was like, fuck it, I gotta get upstairs. So I took off running up the stairs. My foot hit one of the stairs and I fell and I cut my face going up the stairs. And my principal and my sister was standing there talking to the principal at the top of the stairs. And the principal asked me if I was okay, and my sister was laughing at the top of the stairs, and everyone downstairs was laughing at me for falling. And my my principal asked me if I was okay. I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm fine." But then I looked down and I saw like blood just pooling on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Oh no, let me take you back downstairs." I was like, "No, I'm not walking down in front of everyone while they're laughing at me." So she had to take me down the back stairs, and my mom had to come pick me up and take me to the hospital.
Oh god.
But it actually wasn't as bad as it looked. Like it was a pretty deep cut, but it wasn't like I didn't need stitches
Yeah,
or
you didn't get
surgery.
stitches or anything. I was
Nah.
gonna say I've never noticed a scar or a unibrow.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
No problem, man.
I had a pretty nasty spill across the pavement that like split my lip open and it was like dangling.
Oh,
That sounds awful.
I have a pretty, I have a facial hair, but I have a scar in between my my top lip. I busted it open and kind of like it was like hanging, both sides were hanging kind of like a swinging door, and
Oh god.
yeah, and they had to kind of
Like Cthulhu or something.
Yeah, they kind of had to glue that one back together.
Yeah.
They use that like medical glue stuff
Yeah.
instead of stitches, so like they kind of glued me back together there. That was pretty gnarly.
I just picture like your top lip just in pieces dangling like tentacles or something.
Yeah, I'd also there was a time in elementary school I bit a hole through my tongue and
Oh, what the fuck? How'd you even do that?
I don't even know how I did that, but I was running and I tripped and I fell and I think my teeth came down on top of my tongue and just bit some off. And but I got electronic battleship out of it.
You were running with your tongue out of your mouth? Were you like running like a dog? Like
no.
He was chasing cars.
Yeah. But it healed, surprisingly, that healed the next day.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that healed the next
Yeah,
day.
I think I have heard that tongue injuries are pretty quick healing.
Yeah, that healed the next day. But yeah, I got electronic battleship out of that one, so that was pretty tight.
Nice.
We got I obviously I got checked out of school and was taken to Rose's and picked out the brand new electronic battleship.
What a treat.
So that was cool. To date that story, that was elementary school. That would have been in the 90s, 94, 95.
It is weird that like when you get injured,
you get a sweet treat.
You get a treat and it kind of becomes a nice childhood memory because that's I haven't had that many injuries in my whole life, but I do remember I was playing basketball one day at school and the ball pushed I think like my middle and my ring finger on my right hand like backwards.
Oh, jammed.
I don't think I broke anything. Not jammed, like they like went back, but they didn't like the bones didn't break or anything.
You just had owie.
But it was to the point where I got like a cast put on it to keep them in the right position, I guess.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, but I did get a cast. I know I didn't break it, but I know I got a cast.
You got like a little lint.
But I do know it was a full on cast.
Damn.
Like, but I remember that the way they positioned my hand was the perfect position to hold a PlayStation 1 controller.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, I'm good, man. And I remember going home. I remember going home with that cast on, playing Crash Team Racing on my PS1, and then it must have been like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I like took a nap, and I remember waking up, and my door was like, well, my door was closed, but I woke up, and as I opened my door, there was like a KB Toys bag hanging off of it. My mom had heard that I got injured, went to KB Toys, and she bought me a Goku figure and a Captain Ginyu figure for any Dragon Ball
Nice.
fans out there. And they were both in the bag. So I opened up and I was like, oh man, I got these toys. And I was like, this is, at the time, I was just super happy. But thinking
Yeah.
back on it, it's kind of like, man, when a kid gets injured, like everybody, or I don't know if everybody, but like a lot of times when a kid
Yeah.
like the
Rally.
parents are like, we have to give them something.
Yeah.
A tribute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I have another stupid energy.
Toys, man.
Wait, can I tell you about one last stupid injury that I did to myself? When I was like 5 years old, I went into the bathroom. I found my granddad's razor that he would shave with, and I tried to shave, and I took a big chunk
Oof.
out from under my lip.
How old did you say you were?
I was probably like 5.
You're trying to shave at 5.
Yeah, it's like I saw a razor. I was like, I want to use it. And so here's the thing. Obviously, it's an injury. It bled. It was like, don't do that again. Don't be stupid. But when I was that age, actually for a long time, I would drink Texas Pete packets. Like I would just go.
You would drink Texas Pete?
I would just open one up, squirt it in my mouth. That was a little treat for me, a little snack.
Dude, what a badass! This
yeah.
guy was taking Texas Pete shots, shaving at 5, and fighting on the drag strip.
Dude,
Yeah,
you were a hardcore, man.
yeah, but man, I'm telling you, that shit burned so bad. I remember like just fucking taking a sip of that and just screaming, and my mom had to come check on me. And
Oh wait! You shaved, cut yourself, and then poured Texas Pete in the wound?
well, no, it wasn't in the wound. It's just I cut it so deep, which at that point, my mom knew I had cut myself. I'm pretty sure I had a Band-Aid on. So I was like, you know what? Let me go soothe.
Yeah.
Let me go treat myself to a nice little packet of Texas
Pete will
Pete.
fix this.
I love that your family had packets of Texas Pete.
Well, because if you go to Bojangles, hot sauce is Texas.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It suggests that they just like fisted a pack of Texas Pete.
We had Texas Pete in the fridge. We had Texas Pete everywhere.
We
Texas
yeah.
Pete family.
Hey, I know what he's talking about. It must be a Southern thing because we had in this drawer, we had Texas Pete packets and Taco Bell packets.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I since living down here, I have that same drawer.
Yeah.
I got a fire sauce drawer and a Texas Pete drawer. And actually, those barbecue sauces from fucking Cookout, man, those are nice to have around.
Yeah.
Oh man, I haven't been to Cookout in ages. Is anyone eating? First of all, does anyone ever eat Taco Bell? But like, is anyone eating Taco Bell since they've got the Trumperia?
No, we haven't. And mind you, I'm not gonna. I do love Taco Bell, but it's been over. It was fucking up my stomach way too often. Like when I was younger, listen, I could handle it. I was a diarrhea kid, But now as I get older, I'm like, you know what? I just can't anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't. I had to take a break. Yeah.
No,
it's been about a year or two.
It's been way less than a year or two for me, but it's been a couple months. But I do like it a lot.
When they came out with the Doritos Locos Tacos, I was in North Dakota.
That was a game
And
changer.
I was still in the military, and one of my coworkers, every Saturday, we would meet for lunch at Taco Bell, and we'd probably each get a 12-pack of Doritos Locos Tacos and just hang out in there and just fucking go to town. That was for like months in a row we did that.
Yeah, that was a game changer.
What a time.
If you are to like go for full circle and turn it back into health, if you are trying to be keto, it's one of the better places to go because just a single taco, like the shell is not that carby.
Yeah.
Really isn't.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know. Yeah.
For price, like health versus price, because like you can go to healthier fast food places for sure, but they're a little more expensive.
Go ahead and share your order. Let's get our orders in. Go, Justin, start us off with your order because I still remember my order.
So there was two things there that I really liked. The one was the quesarito. I really loved the quesarito. I thought
you're going exotic.
I thought that was great. I thought it was amazing. I haven't got it in a long time. Well, I haven't actually been to Taco Bell since the pandemic because during the pandemic, I went to go get said quesarito, and they were like, "You can only order this online. We're not." I said, "So you have
Ooh.
it in there. You have the ability to make it, but you're not going to make it because I'm asking for it through the drive-through." And she was like, "That's correct." So anyway, um, but typically, I'm a Crunchwrap Supreme guy. I'll usually get like a Crunchwrap Supreme, but then I also have to get a soft taco on the side, maybe one or two of those. I love those things. Um, I think the chicken quesadilla is pretty good,
Mhm.
for what it is. But for a while there, when I would go to Taco Bell, I would just ever get what was in the box. You know how they change out the box?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I would just be
What's
like,
in
just
the
give me,
box?
just give me
Yeah.
the box. Give me the box. What's in the box?
All
That's what I would
right,
do.
but you still didn't answer the question. You gotta give me the order though. Like I listen, I love everything on Taco Bell's menu too, but you pull up.
All right,
It's
so I pull
8
up.
o'clock at night. Give me the order.
I think I'm just gonna ask for, if it was right now, I would say, can I have a Crunchwrap Supreme and 2 soft tacos?
No, give me your fattest. I don't want healthy Justin. I want the worst version of Justin.
That's what I would probably eat. Like I can't imagine eating. Um,
You can be fat and still eat well
Yeah.
at Taco Bell.
but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. All right, all right. I would definitely want a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Okay.
I would want 2 soft tacos. Oh, and don't they have? Do they still have those like
Those
little
little cinnamon twists?
those little Chipotle
Oh no.
like little burrito type things? They're not like a full burrito, but they're like, I don't know what they're called, like a snack wrap type of thing. I'd probably get like one of those. I remember they had a Chipotle one that was pretty good.
Mm.
But I haven't eaten at Taco Bell since 2020, so that's damn, that's a long time. So I don't even remember what's really on that menu. I don't like the Mexican pizza.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
like
not
it.
too,
I,
actually.
I do like it. I know that it's not good, but I do enjoy it.
All right, I wouldn't get
Yeah.
that. No,
Yeah.
I think my order is, if I went today, I think I'd pull up and be like, give me a Crunchwrap Supreme and 2 soft tacos.
That's a sad
It's not,
order.
it's not glamorous, but it's not bad.
No.
I guess. It's pretty
Yeah.
blah. All right, Russ, let's hear yours.
So I would definitely hit up Cheesy Gordita Crunch.
Ooh, there we
Ooh,
go.
that thing
That's
is
a man.
good. Yeah,
That's a man of
good.
class right
I
there. Okay.
forgot. I
That
forgot all
that's
about
first.
that thing. I'm adding that to my order.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I
Yeah.
do that. I'll probably do like 2 of the Doritos Los Tacos.
Oh shit, bro!
Like
You're still in my
those.
order. You're still in my order.
And,
Go ahead.
and then I might do 1 soft shell taco.
Ooh,
And then, like you said, like we've already said, if I'm feeling a little extra fat, I might get the pizza.
nice.
Which let's be real. So the pizza and Justin, you said you didn't like it. Maybe you had bad ones. I'm sure that it varies. I've only had it like 2 or 3 times, and it's been pretty good each time. To me, the pizza is essentially just nachos.
Mm.
That's kind of all it is nachos.
Yeah, I
Like
guess when you
just
think about it that way, every time I've gotten it, which has been, again, a massively long time, but I just remember the last time I got it, it was just a flat mess in this cardboard container.
flat, soupy
It was
sack
it
of
was like a
shit.
flat. It was like it was just a flat soupy mess. It was just like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
No, that's fair because it depends on it's like there's a I'm sure somewhere in the world there's a China Grove version
Taco
of
Bell?
Taco Bell somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we haven't found it yet, but we will find it one day, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. All right,
All right,
Nikos.
Nikos, what about
What's
you?
your
All right.
Taco Bell order?
Here's what I love about Taco Bell, in all honesty. I truly feel like it's a judgment-free place. Like I don't feel like they're in there judging my order because when I get to the window, most of the time those ladies are 3 or 4 times the size I am.
Yeah.
So
like, we
I
get it. They
never, because there's like places I'll get at my heaviest. I would get 2 drinks just so people didn't think I was eating by myself. I don't feel I need to do that when I go to Taco
I
Bell.
like that. Let me have this is not for me, so that's why I'm getting 2 drinks. See, It's
I've
clearly not
I've
for
done
me.
I've done something similarly, not to derail this, but I've bought like embarrassing things at like a GameStop or something, and
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
like, can I get a gift receipt for that?
If I go to the Japanese restaurant, sometimes if I order way too much, I'll ask for more chopsticks. I'm like, hey, you guys mind throwing a couple more chopsticks in there?
Right.
So you got some extra utensils. All right. So when I used to work in Cary, there was a Taco Bell not far from where I was working. And I'd grab my lunch and I'd go to the park and just eat in the park my lunch. But this is my order. Getting the cheesy gordita crunch, but I'm swapping that shell out for Doritos Locos Taco shell.
Ooh, I didn't know you could do that, man.
You can do that. You can do that. Now, listen, like I said,
Oh,
yeah, I'm a Taco Bell aficionado, brother.
okay, okay.
So I'm swapping that shell out. On the side, I'm getting soft tacos because I'm getting the meal. So I'm getting a soft taco with that, or I think you get 2 soft tacos. But the thing is, Supreme is fine, but I don't feel like they always put their heart into it. So I just go regular soft shell because sometimes they just do stupid stuff with the sour cream.
Yeah, for sure.
So I get my 2 soft shells, and then on top of that, I'll order 2 Doritos Locos Tacos, not Supreme, just 2 regular Doritos Locos Tacos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting the cheesy Fiesta potatoes because those things are delicious.
Yeah, they are good.
I'm getting obviously a large Dr. Pepper.
Mm.
And then for my little treat for the ride from Taco Bell to the park where I was going to go eat, which was like 2 minutes away, I get the little cinnamon twist.
Oh, I like those.
And man, and that's how you order at Taco Bell.
That is pretty. That's a pretty crazy order.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's a good
legit,
time.
though.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And I always get an extra fire sauce to throw on there.
Okay, so that was my next question: is what sauce did you guys like? Because
I'm a fire sauce boy.
I'm a fire sauce guy myself. There's the Diablo, I think is what it's called, sauce.
That's too smoky. I don't think it's hot.
Yes,
it's too smoky. That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah, that's the same. I got it thinking it was going to be hotter. I don't think it's hotter. It just tastes different, and I don't like the way it tastes.
Right. Yeah, I don't like it. What are
Fire's
you,
way better.
No, fire sauce is their best sauce, hands down.
Right. Hands down.
Agreed. The fire sauce, the mild, it just the fire is the best one. It has the best flavor. It has the best heat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they perfected that's the pinnacle. Is the fire sauce.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And I do.
No, sometimes
I do put that on everything. So everything I ordered gets fire sauce.
Yeah, same.
I forgot that. Sometimes I will throw a quesadilla in there, just a regular chicken quesadilla. I love them. Sometimes, no, I wouldn't always eat that at lunch. I keep it around though, because those reheat well in the microwave. So sometimes I just order for a little something to hold me over till dinner time.
So
I think
this
we
is
told
where
you this before, but I think the cookout quesadilla is
Yes.
like a better version of the Taco Bell one.
Yes, I was about to say that.
I can't argue against you. I've never had it.
Yeah. No, I was about to say this is where I think I differ from you. I don't actually like the Taco Bell quesadilla. I think the cookout is so much better, and I think it's because the Taco Bell quesadilla has that weird sauce like mixed into it. You can't
I actually
get away
like the
from it.
sauce.
Yeah, I think I just don't.
Well, I think you guys are pieces of shit, but not.
Oh man, now I haven't had Taco Bell in ages. Now I kind of want to go, but now is not the time to go.
Yeah.
Well, you're on the mend, right, from your injury. This is where you need to start treating yourself a little bit more. Yeah.
Oh wait, Justin, I will say this: the Taco Bell by where you live sucks.
Oh, but it's like a KFC.
The KFC Taco Bell, yeah, it sucks.
Well, that makes sense.
Well, I know. Okay, maybe it's not fair. I know the KFC sucks. I don't know if I ordered Taco Bell. They give us our KFC and Taco Bell bags though.
So
where
would you? What do you think is the best Taco Bell in the area?
The best Taco Bell that I know of is the one in Apex in front of the Toyota place, over by Academy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been. You know what I did do? Like Ross was saying about how I treat myself. I was feeling a little down yesterday, and took myself to Burger King. Got the new Whopper, and it is amazing. The new Whopper is amazing.
And so here's the thing. I think Ross was saying that Burger King had a better cast of characters than McDonald's. What do you think, Ross?
Well, better is subjective.
Okay.
Cooler, yes.
Yeah. They were cool.
Okay.
Better, I don't know.
Rollerbladed and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The names were a little weird.
What was the black kid's name?
Jaws.
Okay.
It was Jaws.
But I guess the iffiest one is there's a kid in a wheelchair and his name is Wheels.
No,
but I think it's with a Z though, because he's cool.
Yeah.
No.
So who you taking, Wills or Grimace?
I think I'm taking Grimace.
I'm taking
Oh, really?
Grimace. Yeah, I'm taking Grimace. Let me look at
I'm
this.
taking. I think I'm taking Grimace over Wheels. I think I'm taking Hamburglar over Jaws, and I think I'm taking Ronald over Viz Kid.
Okay.
Or
Growing
is
up,
it?
I think Burger King had better toys in general. Like that's
They
my
did,
memory. I
yeah.
remember enjoying the toys at Burger King more than McDonald's.
So in the '90s, I'd
Yeah.
agree with that, but more than that, I would say it had the better food too in the
Oh
'90s.
yeah. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Look at so they've got Jaws. You're right. His name is Jaws. And they've got Boomer.
Who's Boomer? Is
Is
that
he
Boomer
the
the
fat
blonde
one?
girl?
Boomer's a redheaded girl with rollerblades.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got Wheels. They've got Lingo.
Huh.
Oh, Lingo's the like Hispanic kid,
Yeah,
right?
he's
Oh
Hispanic.
shit.
That's probably the worst one, actually. I think Lingo's worse than
Yeah, they
Wheels.
got Lingo, and then they've got Snappy, who's the blonde
Oh,
girl, because she's carrying a photo camera.
okay.
Got Kid Vid.
Kid Vid, that's what it was. I had
Kid
it
Vid.
backwards.
IQ, which is like this nerdy looking kid, and then they
Yeah.
have a dog called JD.
Vance.
JD
Yeah.
Vance, who's eating cats and dogs. Yeah, those are the Burger King kids. I do remember Burger King did have like better toys. Like for example, the Woody doll that you could get at Burger King, which I still have to this day over on the shelf to my left, was way better than the official Disney Woody doll that came out.
It really was. It was like super floppy like Woody in the movie is.
Yeah, and I still have it. It's right over there on the shelf. Like it's prized possession material.
Yeah.
Also remember like a lot of the Batman Returns toys were at Burger King. They did have very good. They had the Lion King toys. They did
I think
have
they also had
very good
had
stuff.
the Dragon Ball toys. And I
Nice.
think they also had Men in Black toys
They
because I remember
did.
I had a pen that like had the little light, like the memory eraser thing.
I remember with I don't know if this was just I don't know if this is a coincidence, but with Men in Black, they also had Wild Wild West, and I remember that you
Yes,
could get the glasses. You get like
I don't think I
Ooh.
got
sunglasses,
those.
and I got
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
and I
I
got
didn't
the
get that.
Artemis Gordon glasses.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I had a figure of Will Smith with his legs spread, like he's supposed to go on a horse
Yeah,
with a lasso and a little wheel on his back that he would like swing, whirl the lasso around.
Wow.
the good old days. The good old days.
You had a
Oh yeah,
freaky ass Will Smith toy as a kid?
I did, and I don't have it anymore, man. What a loss.
I think my prized possession from Burger King was my gold Jigglypuff card. That was Burger King, right? They were the ones that
Burger.
sold. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
I was wondering. I
McDonald's.
was wondering. Was that I couldn't remember. I was thinking about
I'm
that
pretty sure that's
too.
Burger King. Let's see, gold plated
I thought McDonald's had the
Pokemon
cards.
cards.
I know they had the
Burger
Beanie
King.
Babies. Do you remember when McDonald's had Beanie Babies?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I do remember the Beanie Babies. I actually got my head stuck in a wall whilst waiting to get one.
They were Burger King.
Wow, I didn't know they
They
had
were,
that.
yeah.
So, oh wow, it was because McDonald's has Pokemon now, so I guess Burger King had it in the day. But Burger King, to be honest with you guys, like now I think McDonald's is my favorite. Like when it comes to like fast food.
Well, I mean, fucking China Grove. Like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But like
Yeah.
in the '90s, I thought Burger King was like the one.
They had
I
a
think
better kids meal.
it was in the 90s for sure.
Like in the
Well, here's the thing
90s,
about they had the big kids meal. McDonald's
yes,
didn't have that yet. You could get a fucking double cheeseburger as a kid. You can get that at
Right.
McDonald's.
no,
Yeah, they didn't respect kids,
they
man.
didn't.
No, they
Dude. They
didn't.
didn't have no respect for us, dude, and our appetites.
The king did. Hey, go
Yeah.
figure the clown doesn't understand us, but the king
Right.
does.
Yeah, the king gets us. But no, like I thought like in the 90s growing up, I thought Burger King was like the best. I wanted it like every day. I could have eaten it every day.
Mhm.
Sometimes maybe did.
I think there were weeks where I did.
Yeah, like I wanted Burger King. I would beg for Burger King like all the time. I thought it was amazing. But like
Yeah.
somewhere along the way, I like just stopped until I had that Whopper recently. Like I can't tell you the last time I like ate at Burger King because but that Whopper is really good. Whatever they've done, I don't remember it tasting like that. Whatever they've done, they really have turned it around, or at least they're making the effort to.
Right.
Although they did just close the Burger King near me. You know that one, Ross, we were talking about the other day? That's like right near me.
Oh, it's gone now?
It's like all fenced up and everything, and the logo's gone.
God. Well,
so
rip to the king, dude.
Rip to the king.
Long live the queen.
Well, wow. I think that was I had fun doing that. I think we'll call it to a close here. Thanks for listening to us. Take it easy. If you hit up Taco Bell, let us know your Taco Bell order. And and good luck to you. Hopefully you make it through there without any stomach issues. But we'll see you back here next week. Take it easy, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.